I am loving the energy of this little short. The cards like popped out super fast in like this perfect order. I feel like the energy here is just really flowing. I love this. So if you are in this collective, I feel that you are represented by this Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine energy. It's just the energy that's portrayed on the card, right? So basically this is someone who is kind of, I'm really feeling the energy of like her sitting, right? She's grounded, she's sitting, she's not chasing after anything. She's sort of cultivating her relationship with this pentacle here, which in the tarot represents earthly things, right? So it can represent finances, family, home, like physical buildings. It can represent your career. So I feel like there's something that she's focusing on cultivating. And again, she's not chasing it. She's developing that relationship right there in her throne, kind of within herself, right? So it's like a very inner feeling for me. It feels really nice. The Ace of Swords and the Justice here feels so good. And I especially love it with the message of this last row here. So the Ace of Swords and Justice very much feels like just this clarity, this epiphany coming from the universe, again, coming from kind of like outside, almost feels like something that's faded or like something that God or source energy is bringing into you because you have done sort of this like inner work or this inner cultivating this relationship, again, with family, career, money, whatever the pentacle represents for you in this collective, right? I'm super drawn to the fact that there's like two swords sort of being held up. I don't know. I don't know how to describe this energy. It feels really fierce to me. It really feels like you getting like this profound justice. Like there's this thing that you are sort of worthy of, you've been deserving, and it's time for it to come in at this point. Let me talk about the next row because I feel like this is sort of what's going away for you. So the Five of Wands is a card for me of kind of like petty squabbling. So these guys are just sort of having a fight. They're being kind of rowdy. I often feel this energy as like squabbling within you. So I feel like if you're in this collective, you're moving on from that energy. That's what the Six of Swords represents. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on to peace. You're moving on to clarity, right? So you can see in this card, the bottom of the water here is kind of tumultuous, but up here it's like all clear and flat. And I feel like that's what's giving this like gift from the universe space to come into your reality.